Hey, you already know, man. Listen up, man. It's your boy, Hype Fan Eagle, representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. You already know, man. Shout out to my first time viewers. Shout out to my last time viewers. Shout out to the people that's viewing my video, whether religiously or in passing. You already know, man. Listen, if you haven't yet, man, please go subscribe, man. Please hit that like button. Please share it. You know what I'm saying? Please do whatever, man. You know what I mean? Help your boy out. You feel what I'm saying? You already know, man. I'm not asking for too much, but let the algorithms do the algorithm things. You already know, man. And if you haven't yet, man, please go check out my website at hypewave91.com, man. I got some nice stuff for y'all, as you can see, man. I got some very good, comfortable sweats. You know what I mean? Listen, man, the outfit is good, man. You know what I mean? Outfit is good, man. And if you want the Kobe joint, you feel what I'm saying? I got the Kobe joint for y'all. You know what I mean? Just check me out, man. Check me out. You already know, man, at hypewave91.com, man. Hypewave91.com. You already know, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. My boy Drew Johnson, what it is, baby. What it do, man. Let's get into a little bit of what's going on, man. So there's rumors and everything going around that, we might extend DeAndre Swift. That is also good. When you look at the running back room going forward, let me turn my music down just a little bit because I actually gotta talk. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me turn this thing down just a little bit. Okay, right there. All right, cool. So when you look at our running back room, we have Rashad Penny. No, we have DeAndre Swift, Rashad Penny, Kenny Gainwell, Boston Scott, and please do not forget Trey Sermon. A lot, pardon me, a lot of people forgot Trey Sermon with this running back room. You know what I mean? If y'all don't remember the press conference with Nick Sirianni, he was pretty much big on Trey Sermon. He pretty much was saying that he's waiting to see, what Trey Sermon had in the tank and everything like that. I like Trey Sermon, especially coming out of Oklahoma. He pretty much played with Jalen Hurts, but he was there longer than Jalen Hurts. He pretty much played with Jalen Hurts, and I like Trey Sermon, so I hope he do get that shot. But our running back room is deep, ladies and gentlemen. We got DeAndre Swift, who might end up taking that RB1 position. We got Rashad Penny, who might end up taking that RB2 position, depending on how Kenny Gainwell do. I'm a huge fan of Kenny Gainwell. Huge fan, especially what he did for us down the stretch. He actually showed way more than what Miles Sanders showed us down the stretch, especially when it came to the playoffs and everything like that. Hold on, let me take a sip of this. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to have a little beverage. You know what I mean? That is Jim Beam, honey Jim Beam. Sometimes you got to have a little beverage, you know what I mean, to sip on. But when it comes to Kenny Gainwell, I like him, like I said. Especially down the stretch. He did way more to me than Miles Sanders did. So our running back room is deep. Now, between Rashad Penny and Kenny Gainwell, one of them two got to beat out one another. You know what I mean? And hopefully, to me personally, I feel like what Kenneth Gainwell did in the playoffs and in the Super Bowl, he deserved that RB1 spot at the beginning. I feel like DeAndre Swift and Rashad Penny, they pretty much got to work their way into the rotation. I don't want to just say DeAndre Swift got that RB number one, but that's how it looked. That's how the optics look. That's how everything looked. But me personally, I don't just want to say that. Rashad Penny got to stay healthy. DeAndre Swift got to stay healthy. So I know a lot of people, they asking, where does that leave Boston Scott? That's a good question. I've always been saying over these past couple of weeks in these past couple of videos that Boston Scott should play that kick return position. Take that from Covey, get that kick return spot. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I would like that. I would like that for Boston Scott. Him playing kick return, you know what I mean? Him playing a little bit of punt return. That's also good because our running back room is just so deep right now. You know what I mean? Of course, he's not going to get that RB1 or that RB2 spot. When you look at last year, who had the RB1? Miles Sanders. Who had the RB2? Kenneth Gainwell. He was automatic. Boston Scott was automatically RB3. You know what I mean? So this running back class, and matter of fact, our running back room is just so deep right now. So back to what I was saying before, there's rumors and everything going on that DeAndre Swift might be extended. Now, I heard DeAndre Swift has been asked, or they came up to him with an extension at first. He was like, nah, he pretty much wanted to weigh his options out. But now it might be, he might get extended. Who knows? You know what I mean? And he's a Philly cat too. He's definitely a Philly cat. So if we extend him, that's good, man. But when you look at the whole running back room, we are deep, man. We are deep. We just got to stay healthy. DeAndre Swift, Rashad Penny, got to stay healthy. For those who know both of them, they have an injury history. You know what I mean? Both of them, especially Rashad Penny. You know what I'm saying? But they both have potential to be that type of running back. When you go back to the 2017 team, our Super Bowl year, we had a good running back room. You know what I'm saying? We had LeGarrette Blount and we had Jay Ajayi, along with Corey Clement, who showed up in the Super Bowl. So our running back room was good. That's how it's looking, but it's looking even better now. You know what I mean? It's looking even better. So that is good. As of lately, a couple of rookies has been showing up to rookie minicamp. You know what I mean? Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter. We got a rookie quarterback, so that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Also, what the Eagles did was the Eagles brought in a couple of undrafted guys. You know what I'm saying? From other teams or guys who played in the XFL, guys who were on previous NFL teams. We actually brought in 19 players. That is also good. That is real good. You know what I mean? Give these boys a tryout. As I sip this real quick, please make sure y'all share this too. Whoever watching this, make sure y'all share this. I ain't playing. Make sure y'all share this. All right, let's go into it, man. Let's go into it. So this is what the Eagles been doing, man. You know what I mean? This is per sources. This is a legit source right here. The Eagles started their rookie minicamp Friday. As the 7-man draft class and the non-undrafted free agent signees participated in their first NFL practice. With Philadelphia Eagles waiting to fill a roster of attendees, GM Harry Roseman invited 19 in for a tryout. So right here at the bottom, this is the roster right now. And this is the 80 man roster at the bottom. By Jim Kikowski. I always don't know how to pronounce his last name. Kempski. Okay, by Jimmy Kempski. There we go. He sounds like he's Russian or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, by Jimmy Kempski. You feel what I'm saying? So this is the roster move right here. And right now, I am about to name off some of the undrafted players that attended rookie minicamp. I'm about to name them off. Some of them got a lengthy paragraph underneath, and some of them just got a name. Some of them you probably saw on previous teams. Some of them you probably never heard of, and some of them probably played in the XFL. So let me start at the top real quick. You know what I mean? We have DE, defensive end, Quentin Bell. You know what I mean? Quentin Bell, as you can see, he played for the Oakland Raiders before. There is no information on him right now, but he also attended the rookie minicamp, and he was one out of the 19 undrafted players or free agents that attended the rookie minicamp. Let's go on. Tyjon Gerbert, defensive end out of Virginia Tech. Never heard of him, but he was also one of the 19 that also attended the rookie minicamp as well. You know what I mean? Never heard of him. He's from Virginia Tech, defensive end. Let's keep it going. Austin Pro. Listen, some of these guys with their last names or their first names be hard to pronounce. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Let me take this off real quick. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Okay, the former UNC wide receiver just spent his seasons with the St. Louis Battlehawks of the USFL. So he had playing time in the USFL, as you can see. He the former UNC wide receiver. You know what I mean? So he was a part of the rookie minicamp and was one of the 19 also. Let's keep it going. Johnny Bucknahan or Johnny Bucknahan. Yeah, okay, Bucknahan. I probably said his last name right. Linebacker out of Delaware. The 6 foot, 330-pound Bucknahan was a 3-time all CAA selection that led the FCS in tackles, 150 in 2022, while also logging 8.5 tackles for loss. That's what TFL means. 1.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 pass breakup. Bucknahan had 9 games with at least 10 tackles, including 5 with at least 15 and will follow the Reed Blankenship path if he goes undrafted. This is Johnny Bucknahan. Yo, these last names is wild to me. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Xavier Bell, safety out of Portland State. Like I said, some of these guys got paragraphs. Some of these guys just, you know what I mean? Oh, what's going on, Emmanuel? What's good, man? What's going on, Emmanuel? You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Emmanuel. Shout out to Drew Johnson, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. Make sure y'all, share this, man. Let's get right now. I am naming off out of the 19 players that attended rookie minicamp. A lot of them were undrafted. A lot of them were played for the XFL, the USFL. A lot of them, played a down in football, but never played another down again. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty much naming everybody that attended the rookie minicamp. Xavier Bell, safety, Portland State. According to Aaron Wilson, the Eagles have invited Portland State safety Xavier Bell to the team's upcoming rookie minicamp. In 2021 at Portland State, Bell started at 11 games at the Sam safety position, ranking third on the team with 50 tackles while logging 3 tackles for loss, 1 sack, 1 interception, and a team high 7 pass breakups. Last season, Bell had 35 tackles, 1 forced fumble, and 1 interception. They don't show his face right there. I don't understand why, but he was one of the 19 that also attended the rookie minicamp. Let's go on. As I sip this drink. Okay. Dalton Godfrey, long snapper, South Dakota. People don't understand how important long snapper is. Long snapper is very important because that affects the kicker. That affects everything. You need that person that can long snap. It is not easy to long snap the ball. It is very hard. Trust me, I play football. I know it is very hard to long snap. Let's keep the ball going. Dalton Godfrey is a long snapper from South Dakota that received an invite to the Eagles rookie minicamp. Godfrey received Phil Steele's FCS All-American honors. Okay, so he's not really a skilled player, but he's somebody that we could potentially look at as a long snap. You know what I mean? Like I said, long snappers are very, very, very important. Let's move on to the next. Jalen Hall, wide receiver, Western Kentucky. Hall is an exciting player due to his size and next level speed. Don't say much. I guess he's from Western Kentucky. I mean, that's all they got on him. You know what I'm saying? Also, one of the 19 who attended rookie minicamp. Like I said, a lot of these guys that I'm reading off have a paragraph underneath, or it just says their name, or it has a photo or no photo. You know what I mean? We're going to keep the ball rolling. All right. Bentley Sanders. That is a unique way to spell Bentley Sanders. Okay. Bentley Sanders, cornerback, Nevada. Sanders is an undersized defensive back at just 5'8" and 173 pounds. But he brings versatility with the ability to play both safety and nickel corner while also returning kickoff and punt. Okay, so you know what I mean? It seems like he's an overachiever, if you want to say, because he is undersized. He's 5'8", 173 pounds. So it seems like he could only play the kickoff, kick return. You know what I mean? So I don't know how that's going to work. I probably got to do my homework on him. Guys like that's undersized, I really got to do my homework to see if he's useful. Hell, we don't even know if he's going to make the cut or not. But these are just some of the players that attended rookie minicamp. He is also one of the 19. Let's keep it going. Jazier Cox, safety, West Virginia. The younger brother of Dallas Cowboys linebacker Jabril Cox, Jazier Cox spent 4 seasons with North Dakota before transferring to West Virginia for his final seasons in college. Similar to Kaiser White, Cox spent time as both a safety and linebacker. Okay, so that is Jazier Cox, safety out of West Virginia. For those who know a couple of these guys or whatever, and if y'all know a little bit about them, please put your comments down below. Let me know if y'all know a little bit about the guys that I'm actually naming off. You know what I mean? Because like I said, some were undrafted. Some came from the XFL, the USFL, and some were on previous NFL teams, but probably just didn't make the cut. So let me know if y'all know any information on these guys that I just named off. Pardon me, I had to get something to drink. All right, let's go. Jordan Murray, tight end out of Hawaii. Murray is one of two undrafted free agent tight ends participating in the Eagles rookie minicamp. Murray is 6'3", 245 pounds. That's Jordan Murray out of Hawaii. He plays tight end. He is also, he is one of the 19 who also attended the Eagles rookie minicamp. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. It's not that much. Let's keep it going. Here we go. Deshaun White, linebacker out of Oklahoma, an undersized linebacker with decent coverage skills. White logged 90 tackles. White logged 90 total tackles, 6 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 2 interceptions at Oklahoma in 2022. I'm not gonna lie, 90 tackles is a lot, especially for an undersized linebacker. 90 tackles, 6 tackles for a loss, 2 sacks, 2 interceptions. That is a lot for a linebacker that is undersized. Hopefully he got potential to make the cut. Hopefully they going through rookie minicamp, and hopefully he got potential. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, I'm not saying that he is the answer. I'm not even. Who knows? Listen. We'll see when the real thing comes. Who's going to be around? Only thing I'm saying is when you look at whoever reported his stats and everything, it looks good, especially for an undersized linebacker like that. You know what I mean? And plus, on top of it, we are looking for linebackers. Our linebacker room is not deep. You know what I mean? And when you look at it, we only have that guy Morrow from Chicago, and we only have N'Kobe Dean for real. Our linebacker room is not really that deep. You know what I mean? That's the one position I say going into this season that we are not deep in at all, or we don't have, you know what I mean? Enough. We don't have that grit at the linebacker position. Let me just say that. Moving on to the next. Greg Mag, wide receiver out of North Dakota. There's something going on with these North Dakota kids. Mag is another big physical wide receiver that the Eagles have invited to their rookie minicamp. On his pro day, Mag posted a 4.50 40-yard dash. That's pretty much a 4.5 speed on a 40-yard dash in a crazy 40. In a crazy 40, 1.5 vert jump. Mag started 12 games in 2022, logged 36 receptions for 477 yards and 5 touchdowns, all marks which were the number 2 on the team. Okay, so it seems like he might be a possession receiver. You know what I mean? Just a big body, big possession receiver. Not a whole bunch of targets. You know what I mean? Not a whole bunch of targets. Probably can't really space the field like that. But he is a possession. He is a big receiver that could just go up and get the ball. I won't even say, is that a possession receiver? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not an every down receiver. He's not a receiver that you pretty much throw at every single time, according to what this article said about him so far. You know what I mean? He's just a big receiver, a big physical receiver. 4.5, so he does have some speed with him. A 40 and a half vertical jump. I apologize. I had read that wrong when I was reading the thing. A 40 and a half vertical jump. Okay, so that's good. You know what I mean? Like I said, he's just a physical receiver that could just go up and get the ball. He's not an every down, throw him the ball every down. You know what I mean? Let's move on to the next. Here go another difficult name that I tried to pronounce before I actually put this on the screen. Toa Taua, running back out of Nevada. Now, if y'all know how to pronounce his name, put it in the comments. You know what I mean? Put it in break it all up, put it in the comments, because some of these names are ridiculous. Not gonna lie, some of these names are ridiculous right now. One of the smallest players to go undrafted. Toa forced 200 Toa forced 205 missed tackles during his career at Nevada and was reliable in the passing game. Our running back room is filled. I don't even know if I should skip past this or not. Who knows? But let me keep reading. The 5'9", 210-pound record-setting running back will head to the NovaCare complex with accolades after being a 5-year starter. Damn, a 5-year starter at Nevada, rushing for 3,997 yards and 33 touchdowns over 855 carries. Sheesh. He got that many carries? Let me see. They must have been using this man a lot. But his yardage don't equal up to him being there for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you, like, when you look at Zeke, when you look at running backs like that in their NFL career, their first 3 years, they should be a little over. It depends. It depends. But look at how many carries he got. He got 855 carries, and then he only has 3,997 yards with 33. That's not. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about it now. That's not good at all. He showed versatility by catching 163 passes for 1,192 yards and 4 touchdowns. It's a Toa's 5, Toa's 5th, 193 all-purpose yards. All the rest of that is crap. But I'm just looking at the numbers right now. He got 3,997 rushing yards, but he carried the ball. It say touchdowns over 855 carries. So if he has over 855 carries, has 3,997 yards, but he's been there for 5 years, that is not good. That's not good. That's not good. At 5 years, you should have a little over 4,000 rushing yards, and on top of that, especially with this amount of carries right here, you got to have a little bit over 4,000. I'm running backs alone. Nah. Mm-mm. Let's go. All right. Charleston Rambo, wide receiver out of Oklahoma. Rambo most recently played for the Orlando Guardians in the XFL. In his one season catching passes from Jalen Hurts at Oklahoma, Rambo had 43 receptions for 743 yards and 5 touchdowns. After going undrafted in 2022 NFL Draft, Rambo signed with the Carolina Panthers and was waived during final cuts. So look out for him, man. Charleston Rambo, wide receiver out of Oklahoma, as reported right here, him and Jalen Hurts pretty much had a rapport at Oklahoma. You know what I mean? As it stated, he had 43 receptions for 743 yards. So that's not bad for a wide receiver. You know what I mean? Especially like the article said, his one season catching passes from Jalen Hurts. That is not bad. Now, if y'all watch Jalen Hurts in college, he had CeeDee Lamb and he had this guy as well. So, hopefully, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do my research on Charleston Rambo. I want to look him up, especially at the college level, and then I want to see how he does in the XFL and see if that relates to the NFL. See if that could cross over. Honestly, see if that could cross over. All right, man. Tight end Samus Riaz. Am I saying his name right? Samus Riaz. Tight end. It says the Eagles have always valued athleticism, and the team will get an up close view of the veteran tight end Sammy Riaz. As y'all can see, he played for the Washington Commanders. You can see his whole uniform. So he was in the NFL at one point. According to Aaron Wilson, Riaz has been invited to the Philadelphia rookie minicamp scheduled for May 5th through May 7th. So their minicamp ended yesterday. Their rookie minicamp ended yesterday. Riaz played basketball at Tulane for 2 seasons and became the first player from Chile to play in the NFL, with previous stints with Chicago and Washington. Riaz, 6'5", 6'5", and 3/8, 260 pounds, 4.46 speed, 31 reps, 10-5 broad jump. He played in 11 games in his career, logged in 1 start. Okay. So as y'all know, we pretty much in desperate need at the wide receiver. I mean at the tight end position. Hold on, let me get a sip. I apologize. We you know what I mean? We pretty much in desperate need for a tight end. As y'all saw last year, with Dallas Goedert being down after the Washington Commanders game, we pretty much ain't throw it to no tight end. I know we got Grant Calcaterra. I know we got Jack Starr, and we always had to beat up Tyree Jackson. But after Dallas Goedert went down, the tight end position was pretty much non-existent. You know what I mean? We pretty much used them for blocking. It was barely any pass to the tight end going down the field. It was that one pass to Grant Calcaterra going down the field, and that was beautiful with what Jalen Hurts did. But other than that, we are in desperate need for a tight end, especially if Dallas got to go down. Now, hopefully, Grant Calcaterra or Jack Starr, they could come in and they could pick up. You know what I mean? They could be a little bit more than what they were last year. Hopefully, Tyree Jackson, with the potential that he has, hopefully he can stay healthy because he is always injured. You know what I mean? So going into next season, how I look at everything on a wide, you know what I mean, on a wide scale. So I'm looking at everything on a wide scale. The team, you know what I mean, the potential schedule, which is going to drop Thursday. Make sure y'all tune in for that schedule Thursday. Make sure y'all tune in for that schedule Thursday. Looking at everything, looking at all the skill positions, looking at our defense and our offense. I want to say this, right? With everything, we are we are so deep, you know, just on both sides of the ball, besides the linebacker position. Remember, I said that earlier. We are so deep on both sides of the ball. Like, we have so much potential on the offensive side. If we screw this up going into the season, it is our fault. It's nobody's fault but ours because look at the running back room. Look at our offensive linemen. Look at our wide receiver core. Look at look at our quarterback. Look at our backup quarterback. When you go on the defensive side, we still have Derek Barnett. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people forgot about Derek Barnett. He is also a rotational piece. Now, I don't know if we're gonna run a 4-3-3-4 anyways. All I know is that we do play nickel a lot. So we might play 3 safety. You know what I mean? Like, we are loaded. The only thing is we got to get this thing right, especially on the defensive side. Defensive side is where the question marks come in. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the safety position. Now we got Edmonds who came over from the Steelers. You know what I mean? We got Reed Blankenship still, second year. We got Greedy Williams. You know what I mean? We got Sidney Brown. You know what I mean? Like, when you look at the nickel corner, right? Avante Maddox is also injury prone. So you need somebody to actually, if he does go out, cover his spot. That's also a Greedy Williams. You know what I'm saying? Hell, a Sidney Brown could even cover that spot, honestly. You know what I mean? So we have potential everywhere. We just got to put it together, especially on the defensive side. Defensive side. My only issue, my only concern, honestly, is the linebacker position. What are we going to do with the linebacker position? Because we're really not that deep. Honestly, we're really not that deep. Like, we have N'Kobe Dean and that guy Morrow that came from Chicago. That's all I got. I said everything is gone. Everything is gone. But that's all. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all. That's all. You know what I mean? But going into next year, I'm expecting us to be so physical on the offensive side, so physical on the defensive side, especially. You know what I mean? I feel like this about the linebacker position also. We have another guy in Nolan Smith who could pretty much play linebacker and he could rush the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? We just got to put him in the right position. But when I look at a Nolan Smith, when I see a Nolan Smith, he reminds me a lot of Michael Parsons. I'm not even gonna lie, and not you know what I mean. just looking at his skill set, looking at how he do things, looking at how he attacked the quarterback, attacked the run. He got speed. Ain't nobody really gonna outrun him. You know what I'm saying? So if we are playing a nickel, or if we are playing a 3-4, that is that's going to be very good. And our rotational pieces on a defensive line is going to be outstanding. You know what I mean? It's going to be outstanding. Let's think about like this, right? So you got on the defensive line, you got Fletcher Cox, you got a Josh Sweat, you got a Jordan Davis, and and what's my other guy name? Pardon me if I have a brain freeze. All right, I forgot. Oh, Milton Williams. Okay, Milton Williams. Right. Look at the rotational pieces: a Jalen Carter, a Nolan Smith, a Derek Barnett. Look at that, and you have the guy Katavius Street. Look at the rotational pieces. On top of that, you do have BG rushing off but look at the rotational pieces. We are set, ladies and gentlemen. We are set for years to come. For years to come, especially on the offensive side. Especially on the offensive side, we are set for years to come. You know what I mean? So I like what I'm seeing going into the season. I can't wait for Thursday. Thursday is actually when the schedule are released. Everybody's schedule will be released, and I can't wait because I'm actually streaming on Thursday, and I want to talk about the strength of schedule, and I want to talk about what to expect going into every game. You know what I mean? So we can finally break down everything. We can finally break down the schedule. Who are we playing? That we could break down everything going in once the schedule drop on Thursday. You know what I mean? I'm coming up, man, on my 35 minutes. You know what I'm saying, man? Listen, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. Help a brother out with the algorithm. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube page at Hype Fan Eagle One. Make sure y'all subscribe to my Twitter. You know what I mean? At Hype Eagle One. You already know, man. Thank y'all. Listen, I appreciate every last one of y'all for tuning in. I appreciate every. Oh yeah, shout out to my boy Hype Fan Jers too. You know what I mean? I appreciate every last one of y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all been rocking with me since day one. You know what I mean? Hey, Drew Johnson, if you watching this, whoever watching this, put it in the comment, and I'm gonna send y'all some merch for free. You know what I mean? So whoever watching this, put it in the comment. If you want Twitter, if you retweet it, I'm sending y'all something for free. You know what I mean? DM me with your information. I'll send you everything for free. You already know, man. This your boy Hype Fan Eagle representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. You already know, man. Gang.